Okay then, time for the pre-stream check. Lights, check. Green screen, check. iPad with Doctor Who Legacy on it, check. Pants, doesn't matter, they can't see it anyway. Amazing vocal effects that make me sound ever so manly, check. Team of the week, check. Lee and Susan. Okay, well, we'll come back to that later. But glass of Bailey's, no, double check. Forgot to do the hat. God damn it. In fact, I only thought about doing that intro so I could be like, Tom Baker hat, check. And that was the freaking one I missed out. God damn it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do the freaking thing again. Okay, time for the pre-stream checks. Doctor Who Tom Baker hat, check. Bailey's, check. Susan and Lee, crap, pants. Doesn't matter, you can't see them anyway. Awesome code for giveaways for everyone in the channel. Check. Funsies. Check. Super duper whooper voice. Check. Team of the week. Check. Adipose. Check. Did I miss anything that time? I don't think I missed anything. Got the hat, got Bailey's, got the game, got the mug, got the code for everyone. Oh, I didn't do the freaking backgrounds. I can't do Doctor Who. I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again. No, that's the wrong background. That's the wrong background. Oh man, I lost my jacks. There we go. Jack, Trenzlaw. There we go. On the game, I haven't got the freaking game on the screen. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again. It's embarrassing. Oh, no, there we go. Go again. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, fine. All right. Right. Bailey's, check. Hat, check. Susan and Lee. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Code, check. The background's all in place. Check. The gameplay on the screen, check. Pants, doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway. Good, great, smashing, super. Good to go. Good. We don't need all of the stuff. Right? Is that everything? Have I now missed anything? Have I missed out anything at all? At all? Wait, hang. What the? Well, I didn't know that you were there. I can't do the whole thing again. I can't do the whole intro again just for a cat. You're not important enough. You're not important enough to be added to the intro, Chips. You're just a cat. You're not even, you're not even a Doctor Who fan. He's never watched Doctor Who. I'm not going to redo the whole entry just for a cat. Oh, okay, fine. I'll redo it for the cat. Fine, last time. Right. Mr. Chips, check. Me, check. Bailey's, check. Game, check. Susan and Lee, amazing cat, amazing code, yes. Hat, check. Code, check. I've already done that, check. Have I got my pants on? Doesn't matter, you can't see it anyway. Great, smashing, super. Credits! And the even more exciting news now is Chips is scratching himself. There we go. Nothing says Addy stream more than a cat licking themselves and 4 introductions. Right, let's get the bad news all out of the way. Let's get the bad news all out of the way. Susan and Lee can't be here today. I'm really sorry. Well, it's not my fault. I'm not that sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Susan and Lee aren't going to be here. Screw you guys. Susan is at a convention thing. and Lee is feeling a bit under the weather. But they have sent you a code, and it is an awesome, super duper whooper code that you will not want to miss. And it is for everybody that is currently viewing this stream. So that is, it'll be pretty awesome. And I'll tell you what that is in a little bit. We're going to have you joined by Sheree, our Doctor Who Facebook mod extraordinaire, and Henwa. Henwa's never joined us on a Thursday night Doctor Who stream before, as far as I'm aware. So he's going to come on, and I've told him no rude jokes or inappropriate behaviour, even though you're from Nottingham. I've told him, and he better listen, damn it. And yes. Now let me show you what the code is that we will be giving away today. It's so cool. It is it's Pixel 11 with a little Pixel Fez. Look, he's tiny and small with a tiny Fez with a tiny little sonic screwdriver. And he's got a little quiff, and it's all like pixely, and it's going to be cool. It's a little Pixel Fez. And you can get it tonight for free just for watching this show. Very, 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 very cool. And, oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I'd finished? Oh, no. I haven't finished. You're going to get this, and you're going to get this. It's a little badass Ninth Doctor. Come on, nothing says more badass than a little pixel leather coat. Yeah? Like, look at him. He's like, yeah, I'll get you. Yeah, what? Everybody lives? No, thank you. I watched it happen. I made it happen. You know, it's all that kind of stuff. That's what he's saying to you. And he's doing it in 8-bit pixely art. Fantastic. So you're going to get a code for both. Except Xander, obviously. The rest of you will all get that code this evening, which is very, very, very cool. Are you excited? So we'll do that code in about half an hour's time. All right? So you're not allowed to go before then. You've got to watch me play stuff, and Sheree and stuff will come on. And I thought we were going to, the new perk system, or the new, well, it's not called perks, what is it? The thing where you get a special ability for like one level, I believe is in the game. I upgraded it today because I couldn't upgrade it before because I was on 8. And I was on iOS 7, and apparently you shouldn't do it unless you're on iOS 8. And I'm talking rubbish, but you know what I mean? I couldn't upgrade it before today, so I've upgraded it, so hopefully it'll work. So I thought today I'd go and do some earlier levels and just kind of go through a whole bunch of them and see if we can get that kind of system working. And to that end, I have put together my own team of the week. You ready to see the team of the week? Are you? Are you? You want me to play the song? Do you? Do you want to see the song? Do you? Beg it. Beg me. Come on, beg me. Go on, Chips. Beg me. Beg me. Yeah, bitch, beg me. Although it's weird, you can't really call a cat bitch because they're not like, they're cats. There's other words you could use, but it's kind of, what do you call a girl cat? Feline? Yeah, feline. Doesn't feel nearly as aggressive, does it? Anyway, let's have a look at today's team of the week. You gotta try the team of the week. Team of the week. If you're out of luck and your strategy sucks and there's something new you seek, try the team of the week. Yeah, the team of the week. Try the team of the week, people. It'll make you feel good inside. We should re-record the team of the week. You know? Like, not that it's not awesome. It is awesome. But, like, you know, just like a second verse or alternative lyrics. Although strategy sucks and you're out of luck, you know, that is a good line. I mean, I worked on those lyrics for, 11, 12 seconds. I don't know. So, there's it's going to be hard to improve on perfection, but maybe we should. Maybe a second verse, maybe alternative, or maybe something about Lee. You know, if you want to see Lee, but you've got nothing rhymes with Lee. Susan. Does anything rhyme with Susan? They can't rhyme anything with Susan. Poosin, losing, Jusen, Foosin, collusion. If you want to see Susan and you love some collusion, then come on to this stream, to the stream of the week. Stream of the week. That's good. That is good. Maybe not good. It's acceptable. It's satisfactory. But we should we should at least raise it for possibilities. Right, well, as Susan and Lee are not here today, we need to think of something to use the exclamation mark question for. And if you are in the posse, then of course you can use the you can Snapchat stuff. So today I guess we'll do questions for me that I will attempt to answer in the style of Susan or Lee, or indeed just questions for me in general. You know, so what's it like to be Addy, and when will you get a hat that fits, and I don't know, or questions for Chips. I don't know. Just say who your question is for, and I'll do it. So questions, things like that. Today's Snapchat theme can be. Yesterday we had happiness and boring food. Let's have. I know, as Susan and Lee are missing, how about tonight's theme could be missing? So you could do a picture of yourself missing something and being sad, or you could do a picture of like a space in your house where there's something missing, or if you've got like a tooth that isn't there, it could be missing, or, you know, if you've had something removed from your body or a missing limb, you know, just Snapchat that. You know, anything in good taste is fine, but tonight's Snapchat theme, missing, and the best ones won't get shown on the stream. All right? Okay? Good chat. Right, here's today's team of the week. I thought, as we're going all like, you know, bigger on the inside, then we should go all bigger on the inside. So this is my team of the week, which has no pattern whatsoever other than the fact that it's kind of pixely. We've got the 11th Doctor because his fez is just too cute. I thought about going for the 9th and being all kind of like, you know, badass and fantastic and stuff, but the fez is just adorable. It is adorable. Then we've got the 2 Oods, which came out during the Advent. They are identical, and they are Oody, but nevertheless they are pixely. Then we've got Captain Sack from a couple of weeks ago, and it turns out that some of you have got the other Captain Sack costume, but I haven't, which I was quite distressed to discover because I prefer the other one. Damn it. And then I didn't have any other characters. So I thought, right, I need something that's boxy and pixelaty. And I was like, ha, look, these guys are boxy and pixelaty. We've got the Moment and we've got the TARDIS. Yes, I know it's a crap link and I don't even care. Let's crank out the Baileys while you all bathe in the awesomeness of my team of the week. Yeah, this is Baileys, but because you're watching in mirror mode, it's actually a nice glass of Yizlab. Yizlab is always, crap. Yizlab is always good. And I'm going to drink it this evening out of my Hussar mug, which that's the Hussar mug. But obviously the Hussar mug is backwards as well. So it actually says it's actually not that bad in reverse, actually. It's actually has, well, it kind of looks like the Greek version. It kind of looks like Greek lettering. It's the Hussar mug. There we go. The other advantage of a mug over a glass is you can pour a lot more in it and people can't tell. You can't really see how much it is or how much I've drunk or how much isn't there and you know, all that kind of stuff. So here's today's team of the week. Pixely, boxy, Roxy, Smoxy, and it's fun. Right, I'm going to bring on Sheree and I'm going to bring on Hemwa, but my headphones won't fit over the hat. So first of all, I'm going to remove the hat like a world-famous sexy stripper streamer. Baby, put on your headphones. Real slow. Why don't you call up your friends? Why don't you call up your friends? But you can match some gems up. You can match some gems up. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, you sound really, really far away, or my sound is really, really low. One of the two. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I took off the hat.
I see that.
Glad you enjoyed it.
It was very, very lovely.
We don't have Susan or Lee today. It's very, very sad.
I know. I think Lanyon had a cold and she must have given it to Lee.
Lee likes to be ill. It's like everyone's got their thing. You know, I like to fall off things and eat too much food. Henmar likes to pretend that he doesn't live in the north of England. Tiny Dancer likes to dance around the fire, and Lee enjoys a good disease. You know, it's just what everyone has to. Everyone has to.
I'm quite proud of my northernness, Addy.
Oh,
yes.
I thought you lived in Nottingham.
I do. But my roots are in the north.
I got told off the other day for making too many northern jokes. Someone told me it wasn't funny.
You get told off a lot.
I do. I don't. The good thing is I don't care, so it doesn't matter. Right. So is this what's it? It's not called perk system, is it? This thing with the whole buffs. That's it. Buffs. That's it. Is that all up and running? Is that all up and running? Now?
One trim buff is up and running. So that went into effect with 2.1, or I'm sorry, 2.6.1, which is now 2.6.2.
2.6.1.
0.2.
Which one was it before?
0.1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was there like a okay?
That was because of the little Apple glitch that we had with iOS 7.
2. Apple.
Yeah, it's the Apple problem for iOS 7, so they had to update it, so it became 2.6.2. That's what is the current app in the App Store. And probably for Android too, since they had to update that because of the loading issue that people were complaining about.
What was the loading issue that people were complaining about?
It was, I don't have Android, so I'm not entirely sure. It has to do with the push notifications. It required permission to start up when the app loaded, and a lot of people didn't like it, so they had to update the client again, so it does not run at startup anymore.
Oh. Well, the iOS version works very well. I've decided to take on Satan just to prove that I am, in fact, greater than the devil himself. Are you enjoying this new perk system, Henwell?
I am, yes.
Buff system,
It's very good to, especially when I get the rare boost everything perk. That's
How often does that come up?
It's more often than I thought it would, actually. When they said that was a rare one, you know.
And what difference does it kind of make to the game? Like, does it change the way you play, or does it just kind of boost what you were going to do before?
Everything. It's about 10%. I think it's roughly around there, 10 to 20% boost on.
So what does it boost?
The rare one boosts everything, all your stats. So it's your HP, your attack, your health. Then there's single boosts to boost the HP, the attack or the health. Then there's another boost that boosts the drop rates, which is useful if you're actually frag farming. You know,
that's very useful.
But you can't control which one you get.
Does it increase the drop rate of characters, or is it just the? Not that it matters. Cause
I'm not sure about that. But although they did say it increased the drop rate of everything that can drop, so I would assume that would be to increase the drop rate on rare character drops as well.
Oh, Satan's in trouble! Satan's in trouble! Satan is in trouble! Satan is dead! Satan is dead, hell has split open, Jesus has returned with a sword for a tongue, it's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and Satan lies dying at my feet after being thrown into a lake of fire. Hurrah!
Addy, how much chocolate have you had today?
Right, okay, well I forgot to take my lunch to work.
So you ate chocolate?
And so I stopped off at the shop to buy breakfast, but forgot to buy lunch, but bought chocolate. So I had a Cadbury's cream egg, and then I also had a other egg that was like the dairy milk version of the same thing.
Right.
And I think that's it. Why do you ask?
I can always tell chocolate Addy.
Do you want to? I should so start marketing them. I would make millions. Well, I would definitely make pennies. What? Why can you always tell?
No, it's this slightly manic personality that comes out in you when you've been on chocolate.
This is why I think I would. What?
You get a little hyper, just a tad.
Definitely.
This is why I think I'd make the excellent 13th Doctor. You know, just give me a bit of chocolate before filming. You know, slightly unusual, not really talking about what everyone else wants to talk about, keeps changing the subject, but at the end of the day puts on a great show and saves the universe. Right. When finishing any combat level, you will be rewarded with one random buff called a one-turn buff, OTB. Why does it need like the abbreviation OTB?
Everything is an abbreviation.
I don't think that needs an abbreviation.
You're living in a technological world where everything needs an abbreviation.
I'm living in an abbreviated world, am I? Or should I say an abbreviated world?
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been asking about it disappearing off the top of the screen. If you hold your finger on the buff, it will bring back up the information about what the buff is. So,
buff lost one battle and is then replaced with a new buff. My slight problem with this is that if someone was just, the word buff for me has ever so slightly rude connotations. Does anyone else get that? Who's watching? Like, you know, if someone was saying, you know, having a quick buff, or I, you know, had a quick buff before I left, or you know, a one-turn buff. It's funny.
No.
Just me. So I touch it with I buff it with my finger.
Well, as a gamer, Addy,
you can hold your finger on it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I place my finger on it and leave it there to buff. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and hold to read the description, not to use it.
You use it automatically.
Yeah.
OTB. Hang on. This box is the size of a small third world country, and they still feel the need to abbreviate the OTB. There is room for that to say one-turn buff, is there not?
Get used to it, Addy.
Yeah.
I want to complain about... Have they fixed the setting thing? Hang on, let me check. Oh my god! I told them about this! Sheree, we need version, what was it, 2.7.1?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know, Jack is in San Francisco, too, so he can't go and tell them all what to do. That's that pop.
Damn it, we're going to need to go over... Someone needs to go and stop the show and be like, Jack! There's a missing S!
Addy.
I'm sure he'll take care of it when he gets back to Taiwan. I'm sure the very first thing.
Gone?
It's still there.
I've lost my buff!
It's still there.
I've lost the... How do I see it again?
Go back to the level.
You have to go into the level you were playing. Pick a level to play.
Chapter 1 and there it is. There it is. There's my buff. Okay, I've got a buff that says... It's not doing anything. OTB greatly increases team max health. Haha! I'm greatly impressed. Oh, someone's just told me. I missed it. That apparently we have a pixel asteroid as well. I was sure we had one more and I'd forgotten it. So should I take out the moment or should I take out the TARDIS? They're both kind of boxy, pixely, aren't they?
TARDIS.
What's the moment's ability? I'll take the TARDIS. Okay, team.
I'd take the TARDIS out.
Yes.
And there's Martha too. Pixel Martha.
We have a pixel Martha? Why was I not informed?
There was a code that came out for her. Yeah, and during the advent.
What people have to remember is that although I look like I'm listening, the truth is very different.
I think people realise that, Addy. Oh, yes.
So why do people keep expecting me to know things?
Well, people that actually know you quite well don't. You know, they're not surprised when you haven't got...
That costume's funny! She looks like a puppet! She looks like a puppet! That's awesome! She's standing really straight! Hello! I'm Martha!
Can I point out that the new Ninth Doctor costume looks like it's based on me?
That's bollocks!
It is.
Hang on, what?
That's what I was wearing in Cardiff.
This?
It looks like it was taken from a picture of me based in when I was in Cardiff.
That. Right,
leather jacket, brown hair, chubby cheeks. The face is too fat for him. That looks like
Addy
me.
finds a picture of Henwa from the Addy meat to disprove the turd that sperms from your mouth. Actually, do I have any pictures of you? You were actually very good at dodging out the camera, unlike Veely Dan, who managed.
That's why.
Other than Veely Dan, who managed to get his way to it. There we go. There we go. Here is your picture of Henwa in the doorway to the TARDIS with a gorgeous Agra-Jack. So just for comparison, everyone, Henwa. Hang on, here's the camera. It's not...
Lose the hat, and my hair would look like that.
Maybe, is it a bit like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Twins?
Yes.
I take your point. It is a very similar jacket. And you've both got eyes of death. Try shouting, everybody lives.
Everybody lives!
Try shouting... I saw it happen. I made it happen!
I made it happen!
I enjoyed doing that earlier. I probably got a little bit too close to the camera. I think I almost knocked on my Baileys in the process. But it was worth it for a stupid joke. Bailey's. Good. Right, what was I doing? Astrid.
Yes.
What colour's Astrid?
Black, I think.
Yellow. She yellow?
Black.
Do I have Astrid?
She came out in that period of the Advent where everything was black, wasn't it? We had a lot of black in a row.
Astrid. Oh dear, she's not very leveled up. Oh, but why would I want to change that costume? Mm-hmm. She's got knees, the girl's got thighs.
And an apron.
Oh God, this bigger on the inside thing is just going to make me giggle. Why? It's the fact that they're all little dwarfy things, you know. It goes from this, like, you know, hello, I am this svelte, gorgeous, very well endowed, you know, I'm a lady. To what appears to be a munchkin with a couple of champagnes. All right, love. Oh, I've got some of these. That's great.
Was that your Barbara Windsor impression?
That was. I don't know. It was close. Whatever it was. Oh, there you go. Well, Team of the Week has just got even better. Look at that. It's like we're playing with a game from the late 1980s. That is amazing. Now you know what we need now? We need like 8-bit Doctor Who music. You know, like electronic sounding. You know, you know, type thing. You know, the kind of thing. That'd be cool.
You mean like the Doctor Who music used to be?
No, more like you know, like it was played on like a Nokia 3210. You know, like an old. You know, like that kind
of
like
stylophone.
Yeah, like beepy. Yeah, that would be cool. Come on, who's with me on that? We need that. We need to request that. Everyone needs to spam Lee and Susan with all of my great ideas on this from this stream. And if you've got any great ideas, you can spam with that as well. But obviously, my ideas come first because you're all watching me. Hey, Mo, you got any great ideas?
Have I got any great ideas? Mm-hmm. I doubt it.
Okay, well, we'll go with mine. Bleepy music. Right. Okay, we've got some questions. Let's have a look at the questions.
I have but one great idea, and I keep mentioning it, but it never happens.
You didn't think to use that at the point where
I know.
Great.
I want slots for my perks.
Yes, because that is a good.
They're working on that. They are working on that.
That's what
Susan
I
has
keep
put on her list.
Is that going to be in version 2.6.1.1?
I have no idea. I'm sure Jack can answer that when he gets back to Taiwan.
Well, Jack's actually going to be busy fixing the settings button, so I'm not sure he's going to be able to answer that question.
And that's going to take a lot of work.
He'll have his crack team, the crack team working on it. They are trying to get that.
The crack team? Dear God, what is this, a drugs bust?
The best, yes. The best team. They'll have the best team.
That's how they get everything done so quick, Addy. Yeah.
We've stayed up all night. Wow, my God, how did you manage it? Can we not talk about that? Okay. Oh, now we've made out that they're all druggies. Oh, sorry, if you're watching.
But are we going to get
Crack team?
8-bit
I'm really
gem
sorry.
skins as well?
Oh, I thought there already were 8-bit gem skins.
And we're getting them for bigger. I don't know if there's going to be a setting option for them. People have asked for it, though.
Yeah.
I still like the Frisbees. So would an 8-bit gem skin be square?
Yeah. Addy, you saw them during the Advent.
Yes, I did. I remember them well. Why don't you tell us about them?
Why don't you play the Advent level again and you can see them? They are square, but the way they colored them so they look sort of round.
You can color things to make them look round?
Yes, if you use more than one color on the square. He tweeted a picture earlier today of a work in progress for a lover. The Pixel Hill people.
Ooh. I need to follow them on Twitter.
And it does have the gem skins on that.
Yeah, the picture they tweeted earlier in the week of all the doctors around the TARDIS was brilliant.
Yeah, they've been working really hard.
I saw that. That was very cool. That was Susan and Lee did that, didn't they?
No, it was Pickle Who.
I thought it was. I can't remember because I remember seeing the Pixel Who people go, "Oh, that looks really, really great." But cool, whoever made it, it was awesome. It was very, very, very cool. I remember all the doctors all standing around the central pixely column. Yeah, I remember. Ow, get shot. Probably because one of my characters is about level 1. But it's fine. We'll be fine. I agree with Joe Plays Game. Where the hell is our pixel adipose? Right, let's look at the questions. R. Johnson, great surname, love it, says, Pixel 9, he looks fantastic. And you know what? So do you. Oh, I think he's talking to you there, Sheree.
Aww.
There we go. Jennifer Heckle says that a female cat is called a queen.
Yes.
Surely that's Bob.
No, it's true.
A queen.
Toms and queens. Oh, Labs.
You're saying that's a queen.
Yes, Labs just sent me a link for Doctor Who music done on a theremin.
Ooh, that's cool. Shouldn't she be working and getting paid for it?
Yes.
Although Chips is a boy, so what's a male cat called? Male
Tom.
cat called? Surely he should be called a king. That's not fair. Toms and queens. If I was a cat, I'd want a recount on that. Tom. So Chips is a Tom.
Yes.
That's confusing. Cigar Gent says, I hate to... What? I hate to say the obvious, but Team of the Week intro is missing one character slot / companion. Is it? Hang on, I'm going to have to check that. Hang on. Sorry. So just for funsies, here's the Team of the Week song again. Ah, crap, I didn't play. It's not missing a... This is slander. Slander. Look, they're all there then. 5 of them.
Team of the Week.
I don't see anything missing, do you?
Yeah, but there's 5 characters plus a doctor in the team.
You don't have enough people on the screen to make up a team when it rotates.
Oh, that's... Yeah, but there's enough people filling the screen. Otherwise, it would look like one of those like really awkward like group hug things. In your name, you would be like, could you move over, please? Although there is a suspicious gap between the 3rd and the 4th one, isn't there, actually? Maybe there's silence there, and we see them, but every time we look away, we forget that they're there, and then we think, oh god, there's a missing space.
Well, we can try that.
Now I don't like the Team of the Week intro. Ah, man, Cigar Gent, you've ruined freaking everything, man. Never playing the Team of the Week song ever again. Next week when I say Team of the Week, there's just going to be an awkward silence, and we're all going to sit there while I sip something and go... Like that, and it'll be awkward, and it'll be all Cigar Gent's fault. You better feel bad. Right. A female cat is called Molly, or if she's pregnant, then she's called a queen. Why the hell does Spots not even know that? Why does everyone know what a female cat is called except me? How have I missed this bit of knowledge from my life? Why is no one speaking? Why am I monologuing? It's like, now I know what it's like to be Lee.
But Lee enjoys monologuing, doesn't he?
True, and so do I on when the time is good. But when I'm ranting, I like people to interject. Interject me, woman.
Pardon? Now you told me not to be rude.
I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link for the pixel pictures, so you can pull that up when you're done with your level.
Cool. Yeah, I'll start attacking the enemy then. Okay, fair enough. I'll take the hint. One of us needs to do the fake Susan laugh. So, Henwa? Oh dear God, that sounded like something out of the Wizard of Oz.
That sounds nothing like it. How about that?
There's always the awkward pause as well when she realises that something I said was supposed to be a joke, and she's kind of like, "Oh right, yeah, fine." You know, that kind of thing. Remember that one time I actually got her to genuinely laugh, and everyone went, "Ah."
But it was only one
so
time.
Where is Susan this week? I know she's at some sort of convention, but I know she's probably told me about it.
It's not a convention; it's a game developers conference.
Oh, is this when she gets to talk about, you know, like the free to play model and things like that?
Yeah. So so she's there. I think today's the last day, and then that's why she sent the newsletter out early on Monday. And part 2 of the newsletter is supposed to be out tomorrow, so she should be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'll release it tomorrow. Legend says he doesn't have Snapchat. Xander said something, but who gives a shit? MEK Skama says, how old is Mr. Chips? That's an excellent question. How old are you, Mr. Chips? How do you tell with the cat? You count the rings or something, don't you? He is. Let me think. We got it.
Him, not it.
Him. Sorry, Tom. We got the Tom. I think he's about 5. Maybe he's older than that. He's probably older than that. I'm not very good with years. Although I always think that I'm still 25. So maybe I can't remember. I'm not. Does that mean time goes slower or faster? I don't know. Koifer? Koifer? Who names themselves Koifer? Isn't that like a kind of haircut where it like goes up and a point at the front?
Might be a hairdresser.
That's true. He might be a hairdresser, in which case I forgive you for naming yourself a Koifer. If you're not, what the hell? Koifer says, what is it like to be Addy? Reasonably bipolar is the answer. Lots of hyperness followed by lots of sitting very still and going. That's what it's like. That's what's while drinking Baileys. Beeperama says, what is it like being so sexy and smart, which is to be answered as if we were Lee. Okay, any of you guys want to pick up that one? No, yes, it's me then.
It's very hard.
Well, I don't think I would ever describe myself as sexy. Smart-ish, but never sexy.
We're answering it as Lee, so I guess we need a slight kind of, little kind of Welsh accent on the way and some sort of monologue that starts with like, well, I was walking one day through the woods or something.
In the valleys?
Yeah, I was walking through the valleys and someone told me I was sexy and smart. Something like that.
What's occurring?
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. Sam Howell says, Mr. Chips, does Addy feed you enough? Hell yeah, he gets more food than me. He's like 9 meal times a day and I only get, the usual 5. So he gets a lot more than the rest of us.
I thought that was the other one.
It's a good point, well made. Thanks, Emma. No, they tend. Chips actually eats more these days. He used to be the one that just kind of. How are we talking about my cat's gastric habits? But now, no. Those of you that are keeping tabs on the food bowl of my cats, then Chips is currently eating more than the other little annoying one. Although his eyes aren't boss-eyed, so he still wins. I'm just getting rid of all these questions because otherwise I'm going to have danger of answering them twice. Scott Alonzi says, Addy, when will you get a hat that fits? I didn't actually intend to get the first hat. It was just sent to me over Christmas, but I love it. So probably never. Plus I've got a rather big head, which contains my big brain and my big ego. So who knows? On that one.
More ego than brain.
Well, you'd be surprised. You can actually ram them both in if you just take out things like tact and delicacy and some sort of censorship. Then, you can actually fit in quite a lot of both. I'm doing another Bailey's thing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Thanks, Sheree.
You're welcome.
Naxev says, tell us how you started out doing streams. Okay, Sheree, why don't you answer that one?
How did you start doing streams? You or you? How did you start doing streams?
I don't know, but you just insulted me, so I'm going to leave you hanging out to dry.
I couldn't hear because I'm choking on my coffee, so I missed the question. If you would repeat the question.
The question says, tell us how you started out doing streams.
How I started out doing streams. You guys invited me on the anniversary of the game to do streams. And that was the first time I did streams.
Have you not listened to Lee doing monologues? You need to give us the preamble. You need to.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, you see, let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
I really like to promote my game, and I saw the wonderful Adipose doing a stream, and I said to Susan, you know what we should do? We should contact him, and we should go on his stream. And it just kept happening after that, because I like to talk. And this gives
that was actually a very good Lee impression. That is exactly how he tells stories. I am impressed.
But Lee would have brought the Eighth Doctor into it somewhere.
He would, yeah, that's true. Minus the point of losing Paul McGann. I'm going to give you some bonus Addy for being awesome. What the hell is you've got some weird name on you, haven't you? Fire Splurt or something.
I'm wondering if he's really sick. or if he's listening to Dark Eyes 4 right now. Because that just came out this week.
Ah.
There you go. Dark Eyes.
Lee's got audio porn.
Audio. What's the point of audio porn? So I'm not going to go there.
And
Behave.
I didn't go there. Cyber Devil says, if I had to choose between Far Cry 4 and Doctor Who Legacy, which would you choose? Doctor Who Legacy, because it's cool. I've been playing it for a year, and most games, even if I love them, I do stop playing them after a while. But Doctor Who Legacy, I'm still here, hanging out with you guys, chatting with the cool people, playing the cool things, and stuff like that. So yeah, so Legacy. RB67712 goes with a very original question. He says, who is your favourite Doctor and companion? Well, why don't I start with you guys, because I don't know the answer, and it gives me time to try and think of something funny.
Okay.
So, Hemlock, go for it.
My favourite Doctor, hands down, is the third, John Pertwee, because he was my first Doctor.
Jesus, when were you born, dude? First Doctor? I wasn't even a fetus then.
Yeah, yes, that was my first Doctor. When I first, earliest memories of watching Doctor Who was John Pertwee.
So you're never really going to know who the 16th Doctor is, because you'll be,
No, I'm not that old, Daddy. You know that.
My wife,
even though I am a year older now,
the lovely and beautiful Clara Pose didn't believe me when I told her your age.
Most people don't, actually.
I mean, part of that was the fact that I told her you were 64, but nevertheless, she didn't believe me anyway.
It's weird, because when I was younger, I always looked a lot older. But now, people seem to think I'm younger than my age.
That is weird.
That
is weird. Have you had lots of surgery?
No.
Surgery to make you look the way that you do?
No surgery at all, apart from the growth on the end of one toe removed.
Oh God, now everyone, let's see, the viewers is currently on 391. Wait 30 seconds for that to go through, and that's going to plummet to about 12.
You asked about surgery.
Either that or people are going to Snapchat me them hurling into a bucket. So, Sheree, follow toe growth. Favorite Doctor and companion?
I like all the Doctors. Whenever I tried listing them, then I start to feel guilty leaving them in order. However, my first Doctor and companion was 7 and 8. So they have a special place in my heart, as does 2, because he got so screwed over by the BBC with all his episodes getting deleted. And so yeah, 2 and 7 are some of my more favorite Doctors, but I like them all. If that makes sense. Don't make me think.
I like 7th and 8 as well. There's something very nice about their dynamic. It's slightly child father, and there's an innocence to it, but at the same time, they did slightly sexualize Ace towards a little bit, but not very much. So it's one of those ones that, especially as watching it as a young man, you're kind of a bit like, I really like watching Ace, but I'm not entirely sure why. But it's a good, and the randomness of like her calling him the professor for no real reason, and a very good string of episodes towards the end, just before they cancelled it, which is somewhat ironic. That was really good. It's coming back on Never. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, my favourite companion is one that a lot of other people don't like. Adric.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Wow.
That explains so. Wow. I don't know how to respond to that. That's like announcing your favourite companion to be. Wow. I don't even know. I can't think of anything that's comparable to that. That's like saying that your favourite Doctor Who episode is the one with the trees.
No. I liked Adric. All right, he was what? Okay, you defend the child genius that had a face so irritating it made you want to pluck out both of his eyes, knee him in the face, and then feed him to a guinea pig. What is there to say positive about Adric? What? Well, because you are a child genius that has a face so irritating that makes me want to poke you in the eyes and feed it to a guinea pig. No, but he was misunderstood. And
I never understand the phrase misunderstood. Misunderstood is a polite way of saying someone is a bit of a dick, isn't it?
No. He had a very sad ending as well.
He did
one
have
of the saddest episodes of Doctor Who.
Sadder than Rose sobbing on a beach, head up against a wall, unable to touch her beloved Doctor, but so close on the other side of the galaxy. Sadder than that.
Yes.
Sadder than unrequited love.
Yes.
Miles.
Sadder than Martha losing her memories and forgetting all of her travels with the Doctor and knowing that never remembering the times they've had together.
And the only
Yes, because that wasn't Martha.
Yeah, the only sadder episode, in my opinion,
at least one glass of Baileys.
There's only one episode that's sadder, in my opinion, and that's the end of Rory and Amy.
Oh, God, I hated Rory and Amy. That was just, oh, no, Henry, all of your opinions are being erased from this show. I'm going to edit you out. The ending of Rory and Amy, God, I needed them to leave like a series before they did. Maybe 2 series before they did. God, and also, I mean, everything about, I mean, come on, The Girl Who Waited. I mean, how boring is that as a title? The Girl Who Waited. You know, you just got this vision of this person sitting there going to go.
I happen to like Amy, so I'll disagree.
I love the dynamic with Rory and Amy together.
Yeah.
Some of the
she was really nice to him.
And with the Doctor and Amy, Doctor and Rory, some of the comic lines between them was brilliant.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to take the next question. My favourite doctor is Dr. Levy. He diagnosed me with asthma when I was a young child and saved me from dying. There we go. Next question. Doc Chick. Addy, have your day job and twitching crossed over? If so, what did they think of your stream? Oh yeah, loads of pupils have found the stream, and some of them come on here occasionally. I don't know if they've come to the Doctor Who ones, but they've been on here for occasion. They normally kind of say things like, "Oh, sir, you teach me how to read," and I say things like, "Yeah, great," and that's it. And occasionally they come up to me in class and go, "Sir, I watched your video. I watched you play Far Cry. You drove into a tree. It was funny." And I said, "Thank you, thank you." Did you stage the bit where I committed genocide on a small village? No? Good, that's probably for the best.
I'm not sure Far Cry is a good game for your pupils to be watching that are studying RE with you, actually. Because it does has religious overtones in Far Cry 4, doesn't it?
Well, you walk up to a statue on occasion and kill people in front of it. Does that count?
Yeah. Exactly.
RB67's already had a question. That's cheating. Laser Wolf says, "Oh, I do not have Astrid's and Martha's pixel costumes." Yes, they're on the screen. You probably wrote that a while ago. Lady DeWho says, "I've got Pixel Martha as well. Thank you." Oh, we need to do a giveaway. Oh God, I forgot to do the giveaway. We need to do the giveaway right now. Giveaway. This is an awesome giveaway, people. This is for the costumes.
Look at my tablets.
Get out your tablets, people. Whip them out. Slap them on the table. Give them a quick shine, or
buff them,
and give them. Yeah, put your finger on it. It'll buff. And get ready for some awesomeness, because you're about to get yourselves a costume. Wow, have I really been talking for an hour? I feel like I haven't really said anything, but at the same time, the time has gone.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's Chocolate Addy.
Yeah, and
I feel like I could go for another hour because I haven't really completed any levels either. I'm so sorry, everyone. I didn't realise that was wow. The whole show has been a thank. Oh God. Well, now I have guilt. Addy has guilt. See, this is why I never normally care about things. Right, here we go. Here's your code. It's 2364 5965 97468854. But because I've taken up the whole show with crap, then I will do it. It's the Doctor Who theme tune. Ahem. 236 459 659 746 8854. We can even do the intro to it. 236 459 679 746 and 8854. Then you're running around numbers. That's the problem. You have to stop midway. It's awkward. It ruins it. Anyway, get your cool things. Les is busy buffing a tablet as we speak.
Yay! I've got them.
Digital Imposter says, "I never really say anything." Thanks, Digital Imposter. It's great having you here. Whovian's Rule says, "I should have guilt." Scott Alonzi said, "I did take 10 minutes to start." No, I didn't. I did the intro several times, but I would call that part of the show. I thought that was funny. I thought of that earlier.
Well, you were late starting, and then you took 10 minutes to start. So that took 20 minutes out of it.
I needed a wee. And then I couldn't, yeah. Well, I thought the intro thing was funny. So I decided to do it. Plus, Susan and Lee isn't here, so I was stalling for time. Well, we'll do some more questions then. Addy, how many hours a week do you spend playing Doctor Who Legacy? Whenever I play it, I'm normally on stream unless I'm kind of traveling somewhere, so it's probably about, not nearly as many as you guys, it's probably kind of around 3-ish. But that's because I stream lots of other things and things like that.
God, that's how many hours a day Lab doesn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bad human being when it comes to Legacy. I don't play as much as the rest of you, but that enables me to ask genuine questions about the game on these streams. See, it's all in aid of the show, you see, because if I knew everything, then I wouldn't have any questions to ask when I came onto the show. I'd just be here going, all right. Whereas, you know, because I don't know it, I can genuinely kind of say, really? I have Astrid as a costume? Really? Martha's pixel costume makes her look like a small brush? You know, exciting things like that. It's all in the name of the show.
Well, let's test how much you have been paying attention when you've been talking to Lee and Susan recently, Addy. What do you think of the reflect ability that they're going to give to the enemies? And how will that affect your play?
I love it. I think the idea of attacking all the enemies in the knee to see how hard they kick is a really novel idea that hasn't been done in gaming before. And I hope they use the new, virtual reality headset so you can really kind of, see the knee from both sides and, immersively feel like it's right in front of you. And also, you smug bastard, I like the way it's going to reflect your own attacks right back at you and force you to think about when you're going to attack and with what. Aha! Next question.
He has been listening.
Next question.
It means that it nerfs the overpower single colour teams on levels.
Can't you just wait to attack instead?
No, because if you're going to, that's what I'm saying. You can't actually go on one massive attack if it's going to get reflected back at you.
Oh, I see. So it's like a permanent ability.
If the attack's strong enough, if the attack's strong enough to take the enemy out, you're fine. But if you do less damage than the enemy's health, and it's more than your health, then you have a problem.
Cool. Well, I knew what it was, so I still win. Next. Aha! You ran out of questions on the second attempt. Good, right. Joe Plays Game says, could we have Addy's logo as a costume for one of the adiposes? I don't think the BBC would approve that, but thank you for the suggestion. Protipi Push says, what do I know about the Sidrat? Nothing. What the hell is the Sidrat? Sidrat, anyone? Sheree, Sidrat? Is that like version 1.3.6.1?
It's a TARDIS. It's TARDIS backwards.
Huh. Neelix says, what is the best levels for the most time fragment drops? I mean, my answer would always be grinding Jenny. I've got no idea if that's got anything to do with fragments, but just because I like saying it.
No, Jenny is good for grinding XP, not for frag drops. Although at the moment, with the extra bonus in the fan area, then there's quite a few levels around Jenny that are excellent for grinding fragments at the moment.
So you should grind around Jenny?
Yes.
Right. From all sides. Right, okay. Firebottle Vista says, how does it feel doing a monologue like Lee and then discovering no one is listening to you? That's an unfair question. Firstly, you're listening to me, so your logic eats itself. Secondly, everyone listens to Lee monologue. Everyone loves Lee's monologue. There's t-shirts with Lee's monologue on it. People have got, like, tattooed on themselves, I listened to Lee's monologue. So everyone loves a Lee monologue. You know, we only mock him for it because we have so much time to think about what to say while he's doing the monologue. Someone says, can we get a K9 pixel costume? Sure. Yep, it'll be out next week. Thanks, Sheree.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Don't put what?
Don't put words in my mouth. I don't know.
Words in your mouth?
Yes, I don't know anything else.
Misheard that completely.
Unless it's chocolate. No, I don't know when Bigger's coming out.
So chocolate words are okay.
Yeah.
Like cocoa bean.
No, words made out of actual chocolate.
That I would, if dark chocolate, I would take, maybe. Depends on the words.
Sequel
Okay,
says that he has
all right,
laughed.
next question.
Sequel says I have laughed a ludicrous amount. I don't think that's a question. It seems to be more of a statement, but I'll attempt to answer it anyway. Ludacris, I believe, is a rapper, so I believe that he may have laughed in a rap-like style. I should probably. Oh, hang on. Someone's retweeted me. Tiny Dancer's tweeted me. Tiny Dancer was. I knew you guys were coming on. I asked Tiny if she wanted to come on as well because she sings the whole "Dance Around the Fire" song so well, and like, you know, I hope she's going to join us to sing like "Dance Around the Gems" and stuff. And you know what? She turned us down. Yeah, she said that she didn't love us anymore, and she was going to go and see other streamers, and that's why she's not on now. I haven't. Every word of that was true.
I'm sure it was.
Style says, "Do not speak ill of the dead math experts." Oh God, that's you, Henwar, isn't it?
What?
Isn't that Adric? Aldrich?
Yes.
Aldrich. See, whenever someone says Adric, what I actually hear is Baldric.
Adric.
Which is, yeah, I know it's different, but it ends in Rick. I just hear, in my mind, he's the guy that follows the doctor around saying, "I have a cunning plan." Boom, boom, boom. And
he just wanted to go home. That's all Adric wanted, was to go home.
What? Like E.T.?
Yes. Before E.T., there was Adric who wanted to go home.
Oh, God. Did he have a beard?
No. He was only about 14 or something.
Oh God! See, that's wrong as well. I mean, that it paints the Doctor in a bit of a dodgy thing. I mean, in some ways, the Doctor is a bit of a creep. He goes around the galaxy picking up the hottest chicks he can find and 14-year-old boys. I mean, come on. I'm just saying it. We're all thinking it. Elephant in the room. Now it's out there.
He was helping Adric. Adric was lost. He picked him up, as it were. And I was trying to help him.
Did he ever take him home?
He died before he got the chance. It just worked out how to get home, how to navigate the void, and he died.
I paid it.
Saving the world.
That's his last
I would
words.
tell you. Yes.
That was his last word. I've navigated the void. That was it. God, I hate these lock ones. You get these. I mean, look at what can I match there? Everything is freaking locked up. Let's use some abilities. There you go. Attack.
You do seem to forget your abilities at times.
I do. It's because I forget that I'm playing the game and rant about something, and then by the time I come back to it, I'm a bit like, what am I doing? Who's this? What game is this? Who am I playing? What am I matching? What? Grolt says, did the time crystals get more expensive, or is that just in Germany? I don't know. Sheree, do you know anything about that?
Should be on sale
I
at the
know
moment. Yeah.
I know that in Canada they went up, and it wasn't something through Legacy. It had to do with Apple. So I don't know. Some of the stores may have raised the prices, but it's not something that we're doing. It's the individual stores and what they have set as their price categories.
I know Hearthstone recently had to increase its prices, and they also blamed the stores and said it was nothing to do with them per se, that the stores were increasing their whatever, so they had to increase to compensate. So my guess would be it's something to do with that, but no, I don't know if it's just Germany. Has a date be? Oh no, that was Xander's question, so I'm not answering it.
No date for Bigger or Chapter 4. I don't have one.
No, he was actually asking you out on a date. So that's why
I'm a little too old for him. Little too old.
Like Adric.
And it's a continent. Yeah.
Oh God, I just undid that. That was a terrible.
No, I think more people like Adric than like Xander.
That would be a vote that's worth doing, but that is quite mean. I got told off the other day for being mean, so I'm not gonna. I think I've already been mean enough. Speaking of being mean, is Matthias? No, it's actually good.
I've not seen him today. No,
I haven't. Megaforce says, Addy, how many experts have you got? I want my little adipose expert. I did 2 more, so whatever it was, -2. 9?
Oh, you've got to get Santa Plus. He's brilliant.
Yeah, what's good about him?
He drops in shed loads of green gems. So if you're using the green team, you clear all the greens, and then virtually another whole screen of greens drop in.
I've heard he's got a great presence.
Yes, Addy. I can hear the wind blowing.